Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and it's time for some more online racing. This one is a bit of a monster. These races were all from the same session and normally I'd edit it down to the best 3 or 4 races, but in this case I thought altogether they give a good mix of the ups and downs that is Wreckfest online racing. So buckle up for 7 races in today's video. Special vehicles were in play on this server and I switched to use a variety of vehicles and a different one for each race. So with that, I hope you enjoy. First race in today's video is going to be at the Tri-Bend Speedway then. These are all going to be A-class races. Special vehicles are in place, so you can see there's a really wide mix of vehicles being chosen. I'm getting pushed sideways into the concrete barrier. I've been pushed straight through it. Incredibly, despite a little bit of cosmetic damage to the front of the car, we've not lost any health at all. Oh, there's a couple of vehicles gone wide there. Someone's been absolutely obliterated by that school bus on the outside. We're on the inside here, nice line to take. And we are going to be in 8th place as we cross the line for the end of the first lap. 6-lap race this one. We've got a nice fast line around here. Just got to keep it at the barriers at the outside. Just got away with that. That was very close. Oh, and again, yeah, I think this car, the Gate Crasher, is obviously not really ideal for this race, but I wanted to use a real mix of cars, and the cornering on this is not great. It's a bit of a boat, this car. It's really good in terms of strength, as we could see when I went through the barrier right at the start, and it's not a bad car in terms of speed, but yeah, not the most agile. So just gonna have to, oh, big crash on the outside. Looked like, was that maybe a battle bus got wiped out right on the outside of the track? Yeah, we're making good progress though, up into 3rd place now, and that big rig, and is that a road slayer in front of it? They are 1st and 2nd. Big rig's gone wide. Are they going to recover? I think they probably have, but lost a lot of time, and way up into 2nd. Whoa, that was close. Battle Bus is now going round the opposite way and took out the leader. I managed to aim at least for the middle of them and missed the worst of the collision, so we're up into the lead for now. Those 2 cars are both chasing us down, I think. Yeah, Big Rig and Hot Bomb. Whoa, oncoming Battle Bus again. That car just pinged off us. It was the slightest brush as we went past, and just pinged that car up into the air. The car's gone wide. We've gone a little bit wide as well. Keep it out of the barrier. That car behind is gaining really quickly as we cross the line for the end of the first lap. They've squeezed their way up the inside. They've got a lot of damage, but this is the last lap. A lot of back markers in the way though. We need to pick our way through them if possible. We've got a good line, but so is the leader, and I think we're not going to quite have enough to catch them. Good race though, and it's going to be a 2nd place. Fastest lap for ourselves in the Gate Crasher of 22.314. Fastest lap overall was by a Raiden that finished in 4th place. I don't think I saw them, so I'm guessing they had a really bad start, but from then on they were really quick. Today's next race is going to be at the Motor City circuit then. This is the trophy circuit configuration. I'm going to use the Speed Demon in this one. 3 laps around here. Full 16 of us in the race. Someone's slow getting away there. Fortunately on the other side though. A lot of big vehicles here. Oh, Harvester is up onto 2 wheels. Managed to hold it. We are pushing them and now they're over. Yeah, you're never going to keep a Harvester up for too long, but they are really blocking us. We've managed to get past though. 9th place then at the moment. Just gained another place there. Nearly got landed on from behind though. Spinner, and we can slip through up into 6th place. Car right behind us. Get over to the right hand side now to avoid get this little gap in the ramp. School bus is over on its side, and we've got a good run up the outside. I think we just flicked that other one. Can we slide up the inside of this big rig? No, not quite. It's a good start though. Where's the leader? Can just about see them in the distance, I think. Yeah, we're a little way down though, about 4 or 5 seconds. No idea of course what vehicle they're in at the moment, and 4th and 5th are still quite close in behind. Can we get past this big rig here maybe? It's going to put me on the outside for this corner. This is slowing me down now. Can we get up the inside here? A little bit of a shove and we're through. Obviously ideally we want to be right past before we get to the corner. A bit out of control there. I was trying to get around the right hand side of the the ramp, but suddenly realised that it was too late and we've nearly got landed on. Okay, hold your breath as we brake hard into this corner. We are round clean. I managed to hold it really tight. There is the leader just in the distance, can only just about make them out. Can't see what vehicle they're in yet, but this is the start of lap 2, only 3 laps, so we've got to try and catch up quickly. Third place is still only a couple of seconds behind, and fourth quite close behind them. Leader just went round the corner again. I couldn't quite spot what they are driving. Looks a tall vehicle. Is that a battle bus maybe? If it is, we've got a good chance of catching it. Yeah, it is. So we are closing in. Still got a lap and a half to go. And we are pulling away from the vehicles behind, and they've caught the inside of the barrier there, right. So we're catching, but of course we have got to get past this clean and get away. Do not want to get into a fight with this vehicle. They've left a gap. Can we sneak round and pass this next corner quickly? Held it as tight as I possibly could. Power down. Got a slight gap. Is it enough to get round this corner as well? Yes, it is, and we can slip round the outside of the ramp this time. So up into the lead then as we come towards the end of this second lap. Can we get a win? Our first win of the day. A couple of cars gone wide there. When we come then, about 3 seconds lead over second and third. Fourth not too far behind either, but we're across the line for the start of the last lap. Can probably take this fairly easy. I'm guessing I'm in certainly one of the faster cars in this race. There's a wrecked car here somewhere. Where is that? There it is on the inside, not in our way. Yeah, it's really nice that everyone is choosing a real mix of vehicles. Whoa! What's this? There's the harvester. It's still going. It's doing well. Can we topple it over again? Yeah, there it goes. It's so easy to just knock them over. Oh, it's back up. Did it not go over? I'm guessing maybe it went over and the barriers on the outside, or the fencing on the outside, might have stopped it going right over. Yeah, they're doing a good job getting that round a course like this. Not too far to go now then, and I can't spot any back markers on the map immediately ahead of us. Again, we can slip around the outside of the ramp, back over to the left for the lower side of the ramp, and then we'll get back over to the right if we can. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, just last corner. Something wrecked here, and it's right in the way, right across the middle of the track. Can we just push it wide and slip through? I'm wasting a lot of time. Gap's starting to come down. It's 6 seconds, 5 seconds. I am going to reset. I was hoping I could just push my way past, but I'm not going to risk losing this lead, as it is second place now, and third and fourth actually are only a couple of seconds behind. I'm going to switch the camera. I think we've got enough time and space to do that. Yeah, they're second place, so they really caught up while we got held up by that school bus that was wrecked across the track. 27-second fastest lap for ourselves then. That was the fastest lap. There were a couple of hammerheads and a Raiden in the race, but they obviously got bogged down. Next race then is going to be at the Furwood Motor Centre. Another switch of vehicles. This time I'm going for the Rocket, the standard Rocket. This is 6 laps, 13 of us in the race. Very tight right hand corner. I want to be over this right hand side if possible so I don't get pushed wide. Just holding my position and almost letting everyone else push me through. Raiden up the inside now. We've been pushed into the barriers. Not too much damage, but that's unfortunate because we've got a reasonable start. We're still up with this, or just behind this lead group at least. I just tagged the back end of that car then and shot it left into the barriers on the side. Oh, that was nasty as well. The Raiden has wiped out the Raven there, pushed them into the barriers on the inside. We've got a good run here. Up into second place behind the battle bus that's in the lead. I presume that's probably the same battle bus from the previous race. Can we get up the inside? Yeah, we can use the enormous size of... That's the great thing with these big vehicles. You can just launch it up the inside and run off them. And we've had a brilliant first lap up into the lead. There's a car fairly close in behind though. We'll have a look once we get round this corner. Oh, we don't even need to. There they are, right behind us. school bus is already going round the wrong way. It's just an extra thing to think about while you're busy racing, trying to get good fast laps around the track, trying to watch out for cars overtaking you, but then always you've got to keep your eyes open for cars or vehicles coming the opposite way. Second place is still in behind us. We've both pulled away quite nicely from the other cars. Here comes the battle bus. Big hit head on. I'm guessing that is the battle bus that was in the lead at the start, and they've now decided to have a new tactic for the race. Oh, that was lucky. I wasn't even watching as that school bus flew past. Fortunately they missed us. We're still right behind the leader here. Another oncoming vehicle, but we're okay. Can we hold this? Is that I think it's a Raiden, isn't it? We're going to have real problems trying to hold this, but let's see if we can. We'll do our best. They've gone slightly wide there. We can slip up the inside, and we're alongside, or we've just slipped in front. No, here's a bus. Couldn't avoid it. Straight into it. I'm going to have to reset. It's just getting pushed backwards, so nothing I could do. Okay, that's dropped us back to 4th place then. 2nd, 3rd, 1st place though. They're all still visible just ahead. See if we can try and catch them up. Yeah, got to have eyes everywhere now, watching for battle buses going round the wrong way like that. That was unlucky as well. Hammerhead got hit badly, but I was trying to then spin it on the back end and just didn't manage to do it, so we're still in 4th and lost some time. Hammerhead has knocked the school bus over onto its side. It's got taken a lot of damage. We've got to watch. We've only got 34 health left ourselves. That Hammerhead is still right in behind us. The lead 2 are now about 4 seconds ahead. Quite close to each other though. I think that's them just about in the distance. Hammerhead is pushing us wide. We can hold the inside though. Can we get back up the inside? No, again tried desperately to spin that car out, but it's just too heavy for me to push round. That's wasted us both a lot of time, but I've got the position for now. But I'm going to have to be very careful going into this corner. They might send it up the inside. I need to get around this corner very quickly. I've got a reasonable line. I've run it in slightly deep to try and get around quickly. I think they're right behind us. Over the line we come then. 2 laps to go. Oh, that was a nice move. I thought I'd covered the inside there, but they managed to just push their nose up the inside and edge us out. That bus there is in a nasty position, wrecked. We can just slip up the inside though. That Hammerhead's gone slightly wide. Can we send it up the inside into this corner? Not quite close enough. We're carrying the speed around the outside though, but I need to duck back underneath. If anything, I'm going too quick. That Raiden is for position, so they've come a cropper and we're up into 3rd and we're up the inside of the Hammerhead. Got to get this stopped into this corner though. Just about managed to do so. And now this is going to be an almighty battle by the look of it for 2nd place. We're coming round to the start of the last lap. Leader is a massive 7, 8, 9 seconds ahead, something like that. They've pulled in enormously, but this is where it is now for this 2nd place. Can we keep those 2 cars behind us? Raiden has just dropped back slightly. Hammerhead is still right there with us though. Try and keep the wheels on the tarmac here. Gone slightly wide, and they are up the inside and past. Nothing I can do to spin them. Okay, can we get back round them on this final corner? I just got to hope they make a bit of a mistake. Oh, they have gone in quite tight actually. Barry's then threw them wide and we can get into the side of them. We're now on the outside though for the finish. I don't know if we're going to have the drag. We are slightly ahead. Can I just pull across the front without getting spun? Yes. Well deserved 2nd place then, and a final time for us in the rocket of 51.4 seconds. Fastest car on track then was the Hammerhead that finished in 6th place, and the eventual winner was also a Hammerhead. Next race then, we're going to be at the Big Valley Speedway figure of 8 circuit for this one. Again, a total change. I've switched to Bugzilla, which is probably not the most ideal vehicle for this race, but let's give it a go. We're in a good position at the start here. We can get round this corner without letting that battle bus spin us round. Trying to keep it straight desperately. Why are they doing this? They're slowing us both down. I've been pushed into the barriers now. Reverse out the way and let's get going again. Ooh, almost got sideswiped, but luckily avoided it. Okay, not the best start then. Oh, and that doesn't help, meeting a school bus head on. End of the first lap, 6 laps in total. I can see this being total chaos, this race. The figure of 8 tracks are always chaotic. We've got quite a few cars on track, 14, and there's quite a few vehicles that are intent on going the wrong way round as well. Probably picking a brightly coloured Bugzilla was not the best way to be inconspicuous going around this track. I think we stand out a little bit. Come on, out the way. We can slip up the inside, up into 4th place. Pretty good recovery then after the start we had. And we can get up the inside of this car as well, can we? Push them wide. That wasn't for position. We've got a car right in behind us now. Oh, that was lucky. Car right on the inside there. The Hammerhead just came out of ghost mode as we came to it. Else that would have been a very awkward corner for us to get round. Slow moving burst there. Yeah, I can see they were going to turn. I've gone to the back to try and push round, but that was really unlucky. Bus toppled over and blocked us. I'm going to try and let's get into that bus. If we get right into them so they don't come out of ghost mode. Last thing I wanted them to do was come out of ghost mode right next to us and immediately push us into the barriers again. The inside again, got our wheel caught slightly, which turned us into the barriers, and another head-on bus. They've got the worst of that one, but we are down to 28 health left. Still a lap and a half to go. We're down in 6th place. I wouldn't be surprised if I finished 1st in this race or 13th. I think anything could still happen. Last lap then. Can we sneak up the inside? No, not quite close enough. Oh, yes we are. But that's going to put us on the outside. Another bus. I just braked there and let the other car do the dirty work, and we can sneak round here. A couple of cars parked on the inside. We're up into 3rd place. Is the winner across the line yet? Yes, there they are. And 2nd as well. We are going to get a 3rd place. That's not too bad. Bit of a lottery, that one. How quick was Bugzilla around there? 24.7 second fastest lap. Hammerhead, unsurprisingly, was the quickest. 23.1 seconds. Really good fun race though. And let's get into the next one. Next one then is going to be at the Eagles Peak Motor Park. I think it's only fair that we use the Hammerhead RS in this race. Come on, out the way. Let's hold it on the inside now. Don't want anyone lunging up our inside. And that bus is in the perfect position for us to run round. I think it managed to stay on 4 wheels. Can't get to the edge of the ramp, so we'll go over the top this time. I've got a reasonable start. Just got to watch because I've got to brake into this corner. I hope no one sends it into the side. Whoa, they did, but fortunately they missed us and took out the car in front instead. So we're up into 3rd place now. Again, it's that battle bus. I've got to say, they do a good. Oh, whoa, we're underneath. How that school bus got round to come the opposite way on the track there so quickly, I don't know. And how they didn't hit us, how we managed to sneak underneath. But yeah, as I was saying, whoever's driving that battle bus does a pretty good job. They've been either at the front or near the front in most of the races. At least at some point had another head-on with a school bus. That is going to have done a lot of damage to our front end. That doesn't look good. In actual fact, we've got no real serious damage yet, but I think one more hit and we will be. Let's get around the outside of this one. Can we get far enough ahead to take this corner now? Hold your breath. And we're round now. We can slip to the outside of the ramp. Makes it a lot quicker. 2nd place then. Quite a way down on the leader though. There's a rare sight. School bus going round the right way. That isn't the leader, is it? No, it's not. The leader is right ahead in the distance. Oh, they've just braked in front just as I'd looked behind as well. So that was bad timing. Fortunately, didn't hit them square on. Can we hunt down this leader? We've got quite a few laps to do it. Whoa! That was lucky. Just missed the worst of that hit. And now we are right in the back of the leader. Is that a Raiden they're in? Possibly. wrecked car on the side, is it? No, it's not wrecked. I just parked up watching the action. Can we catch this leader up? Of course, on this track there's so many crossovers to deal with as well, and the way they're spread out means that yeah, there's a very high chance of coming into contact with cars on the crossovers. We're clear this time though, and we, I think, are possibly reeling the leader. They've gone wide. Yeah, they went wide on that corner, left a big gap, and we are through. I'm guessing they're off and running again, but they're a couple of seconds down now, and they have suddenly dropped back enormously. So didn't see what happened, but we have got an enormous gap as we come across the line for the start of the second half of this race. Fastest lap of the race for ourselves as well. There's a couple of cars here, rather. Just got to pick a gap. Well, in every race we've done so far in today's session, there's been twists and turns all the way through the race. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens again. School bus there just lying on its side. We can get across this section here clean, and hopefully we can get around the next one as well. Just got to watch down here. This is where there's been oncoming vehicles quite a few times. We are clear this time though. Every time I come round, the school bus is either on its roof or on its sidewall. That was close. The battle bus has changed tactics again. Like it again in most of these races, that's been what's happening, isn't it? They've had brilliant starts. They've been off and away at the front, but then as soon as they lose that lead and start falling down the grid, they change tactics and start driving around the opposite way. We've just got a lap and a half to complete, if possible. School bus is wrecked. Not a surprise. It looks like there's a few wrecked vehicles littering the track now, actually. We've still got a reasonable amount of health left, but really don't want any head-ons with a battle bus. That would not be good. And there it is, wrecked on the side of the ramp, so we might not have to worry about that now. That's a big cut the corner. We've got away with that, have we? Yeah. Was thinking for a second I'd messed that up and I was going to have to reset. We have got a big lead back though to second, third, fourth. They're all well down. So we just need to keep going. There's the full list of racers. 6 vehicles already out. Okay, we're clear up here. We've been pretty lucky since we got into the lead. I think we got into the lead just at the right time, just as the field had spread out and just as a lot of the vehicles that were trying to take people out got wrecked. Last time down here then. Again, we're clear to the right, nothing coming, so we can shoot across, and we are going to grab a win in this race. There's nothing in the way, is there? No, good. We can switch cameras and across for a win. 54.9 second fastest lap. That's surely the quickest lap of the race, yeah. 3 vehicles there at the bottom of the leaderboard then that didn't even manage to complete one lap of that race. Next race then is going to be back at the Tri-Bend Speedway. This time though I'm going to use the Doom rig. Again, not really a vehicle that you would particularly want to use on this track normally, and not one I would normally use for online racing at all. But we have had a really good start. We were right up at the front of the grid, and if we can slip through here quickly, nearly got tagged on the back end, but we're through. That's a really good start. There's only 6 laps around here actually. It's going to be a lot of cars much quicker than us going round here, but we can hopefully use our weight to our advantage. Car on coming. See, that's the nice thing about driving the Doom rig. In general, if there's cars coming straight towards me, I'm not going to move, and it's up to them if they want to avoid me or not. I can slip down the side of the ramp this time, and we're still in second place at the moment. Raiden right behind us, so I wouldn't be surprised if they are going to close very quickly. I won't leave them too much room on the inside, but yeah, nothing I can do. No point really trying to stop them. I'm head wrecked. Oh, what's that school bus doing? I wouldn't be surprised if that school bus is going to try and block the chicane, totally pull right across it, so we're going to have to watch out for that this next time around. Again, I'm big enough and heavy enough, hopefully, to punch a hole straight through if they are there. Still in third place then. We can slip down the side of the ramp this side. They've gone in slightly too deep. Was going to run around the inside of them, but they've gone wide anyway. Is that Super Venom on the outside? Yeah, that's going to be for position. I think we can just hold them there, make it difficult. They're going to get... Oh, that was unlucky. The battle bus pushed that Super Venom, which span us. We can get going now. Just as I was starting to get going again, we've been spun. The battle bus has been held up incredibly as well. Somehow, I was going to say we were still in 4th place, we've just lost that now, 5th place, but yeah, an enormous amount of time lost, but actually not many places at all. The battle bus right behind us, giving us a shove. Now they've spun us, slammed into the barriers, and we are over the top. Well, credit where credit is due. That was a really good takeout, and now they just bullied someone else off the track as well. What lap are we on? We're on lap 5. We're coming around to the start of the last lap. Come on, I would love to catch that battle bus up and exact some revenge. Let's see if we can. Raiden straight through the barriers there. I presume that car's probably already finished, I would imagine. Oh, they've taken that chicane nicely. That's not allowed us to close up at all. I need them to make a mistake so we can try and wipe them out, but they've not done so. Oh, and in fact it's me that's made the mistake, caught the inside of the barriers. We're still in 5th place though. 6th I don't think is close enough to be able to take advantage. We're just going to hold on for 5th place. 26.6 second fastest lap then in the Doom Rig. Raiden's 1st and 2nd obviously much quicker. Hammerhead didn't manage to finish the race. Okay, on to the next one then, and for this one we're going to be at the Hilltop Stadium. So it's an oval circuit, and one of the cars I quite often use for these sort of races is the Super Venom. Of course, very quick, handles well around the corners, but oh, I'm getting spun. That is not what I needed. Just got spun on the front end there, slammed into the barriers. Fortunately, it's not done too much damage, and we've got plenty of laps to try and catch up, but yeah, that's not ideal. And as I was going to say, we cannot afford to get involved in too many hits on this track. Now I'm going to assume that pretty soon we're going to be facing oncoming vehicles as well. This car wrecked already on the outside there. Leader is 11 seconds ahead. Well, we've got it going again, and we're back on the back end of a few of these cars, just in front of her position. The school bus has just swerved straight across the track, kind of sneak round the outside. We got away with that pretty well compared to some of the other cars. Still in 9th place though. That battle bus is looking very ominous, parked there on the side. Oncoming vehicle, managed to see it with plenty of time this time, and could easily avoid it. We can slip around the outside of that one as well, just lifted off the accelerator to allow the car to drift wide round the outside. Whoa, again, bus right across the track sideways, but managed to slip round. Car nearly out. Whoa, just managed to miss the front end of the battle bus, and we've got the run now on this Hammerhead directly ahead of us. Tight line through here, damn. That was unfortunate. Trying to take a tight line and didn't see the school bus. It's a dark colour anyway, and it was going into the shadows. We're up into 3rd place now though. A couple of laps still to go. 3rd place wouldn't be a bad result. Leader is just under 10 seconds ahead. 2nd place 4 seconds ahead. Any chance we can catch them? That big rig there, I think, is second place. And we are catching. Whoa, not anymore. We're not catching anymore. Not after a head-on with the battle bus. The other cars got caught up as well, though, so we've still got our third place. Can we at least hold this? The big rig's now 6 seconds ahead. So, and the car is misfiring badly now with all the damage we've taken. Whoa! Managed to avoid the battle bus, but we've gone into the side of this car and they're blocking us. Slowed us right down. That's allowed fourth place to get within a couple of seconds again. But I think we're going to have enough. Just need the track to be clear as we come around this corner. No surprises, no. We are going to get a third place in this one. That's not a bad result. How quick were we around that track? 21.1 second fastest lap for ourselves. Great result for the big rig in second place. Hammerhead won the race, and a Raiden further down the field was the fastest. Well, thank you for watching this video, especially if you've managed to get right to the end. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you soon.